Welcome everybody. I'm Rupali representing Vedabi Global Services, specialist in providing support and services in BI and EPM space. We are specialists in providing the pre-sale support, health checkup and optimization, installation, configuration, upgrade migration, support and maintenance, and end-to-end implementation. So my webinar agenda is for EPM 11.1.2.3 new features. Uh, I have mentioned here some points as for EPM 123 new features, upgradation path to this release, installation and configuration features, shared services features, EPM workplace features, lifecycle management changes, and asbestos changes, asbestos studio changes, and financial reporting added new features. And in this next slide, I have just added for upgradation part to this release. So upgrade path from release and to release EPM 123. So EPM 11.1.2 versions supported the upgradation part to the release 123, and we have to note that when moving from the release EPM 11.1.2 to release 11.1.2.3, you need to apply the maintenance release option in EPM system installer, and EPM system installer will install apply maintenance release when we move from EPM 112 version to 11123. Instead of the following document upgrade procedures, we have to note that for financial close management, applying maintenance release is supported only from EPM 11.1.2.1 and the release 11.1.2.2. Then we have to move, we can directly upgrade from the release 11.1.14 to release 11123, and then we need to we can move from release 11.1.1 to 1113, and then for this we first of all we need to apply the maintenance release to EPM 114, and then need to upgrade it to 123, and we can directly make the upgradation from 933 to 123 not possible, so we have to move first to release 122, and then need to apply the maintenance patch for 123. And my next slide, I have mentioned the installation and configuration changes. So with EPM 123, Microsoft Windows installer provides the client installer for EPMA, strategic finance, interactive reporting, and SQL production reporting. And I have mentioned the screen for client installers for EPMA and strategic finance, interactive reporting, and SQL production reporting. As in earlier releases, this client installer is not available, and if you expand the foundation services in EPM 123 system installer, you will notice that when we install the products, that time the Oracle 32-bit and Oracle 64-bit clients are also going to install at the time of installation. So the Oracle provides for EPM 123 the installer for Oracle database client and Oracle database client 32-bit and 64-bit clients are now available with the EPM 123 installers. And then as there is now client installer available for EPMA, the batch client and file generator options have been removed, as we can see in the screen like this. And in earlier releases, that client installer available for EPMA. In the next screen, for HBase and profitability and cost management product components, there is now the option to install the sample separately. So I have added a screen for this HBase server and profitability and cost management. There is HBase server sample you know, available, and for profitability cost management samples are also, as in earlier release, these options not available. So with EPM 123, the HBase server samples and profitability and cost management samples are available to install separately from the installers. And now with APM 123, Oracle Database Client and ODI are installed under the home directory. So under the home directory, now the Oracle Database Client and ODI also got installed with this home directory. And now Oracle clients are available from start menu. So we can see this screen. Now it's Oracle clients available from start menu. And now APMA dimension server configuration has now been separated. We can see in a screen with the APM 123, configure databases, configure dimension server, deploy to application server is now configuration has been separated, and this allows you to define the port to use instead of having the update property. So here configure dimension server is now allows you to define the port instead of having to update the properties as mentioned in the screen, like this for port dimension server port, and like dimension server JNI bridge port like this. And now the best option in the configuration is the ability to configure all databases at once without having to put them in the same schemas and databases. Means we can configure our databases at the same time with different names at once. Means we can configure these databases at one time, not need to configure it separately with different names. It's a very pretty and very um, good options provided with APM 123. Then in a services panel screen, we can see that the now the separate we can see that there is a separate product instances like EPM system 1 for each services available in a services panel. And in earlier releases, the Oracle services name start with the Hyperion, but now with EPM 123, here we can see in a services panel the naming change with Oracle Hyperion. Means the name of the services start with Oracle, and we can see this slide with this services panel screen. So here adds like Oracle Hyperion Administration Services, CALS Manager Services, all are start with Oracle Hyperion, not with Hyperion only as like earlier releases. And the next screen is for you can access the shared services through Workspace, and it opens its own tab instead of the pop-up window. So what happened in APM 123, the new features added, that is shared services and Workspace get integrated with each other, and it's having only one URL to start. So now we can say that we can start our shared services through Workspace only. And if we here in the screen I have mentioned like this. Now means I have start my URL with workspace URL, and I can able to access the shared services. In a tab we can see the shared services access to workspace, means both uh, getting integrated now with EPM 123. And now in this slide I'm explaining the shared services features. So the with shared services, log analysis utility provided, and this is a new utility and named log analysis utility is available to troubleshoot the APM system issues. So if we have any issues with EPM system, we can troubleshoot with it the log analysis utility. We can find out the our issues with log analysis utility. And now I have in a before slide I have mentioned the integration of Hyperion enterprise performance management workspace and shared services with each other, and that's like we can able to display the shared services to APM workspace, and we can access or share services console using the menu option in the APM workspace. That is one thing, that means the integration of APM workspace and shared services with each other. So in the next slide, that is we can access now OBIE from APM workspace with EPM 123. We can access the Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition from EPM workspace, and we can see in a screen for EPM workspace. And Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition contents can be created and accessed with the help of Enterprise Performance Management workspace. The interface between the two products has been changed and expanded in this release. And then the dynamic help shared services implements for the dynamic help system that allows the user to find information across the EPM system components, and that's help to implement the dynamic help with it. And then EPM workspace features, we can access the OBIEE from EPM workspace, and Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition contents can be created and accessed within the Hyperion Enterprise Performance Management workspace. So the interface between two products has been changed and expanded in this release. And the next, the features with lifecycle management as newly added with APM 123. So here move application artifacts from one environment to another by downloading the artifacts from the file system node in a shared services console, and we can download it artifacts as saved in a zip file, and which can be uploaded to the another environment in for the life cycle management. This new feature, and need to applying the patch to release 114, and then we can import the data set into release 123. The patch you must apply to release 114 is not yet generally available. This is the features I have added, that means the patch you must apply to release 114, but it's not yet generally available. And lifecycle management now support to Oracle As Studio. These are the features related to lifecycle management. And the next features for the As. What are the new features added with EPM 123? These are like these runtime substitution variables in calculation script. Now the runtime substitution variables are available in a calculation script. Similar to the substitution variable, the runtime substitution variables can be included in calculation script, and wherever the substitution variables are allowed. And now the optimizing name lookup and insertion during the dimension build and outline edit. New hash table implementation optimizes the performance of new lookup and insertion when building the dimension and editing outline. So here the hash table plays an important role to optimize the performance of new lookup and when we building the dimensions and editing the outlines. So this hash table implementation has an increased memory footprint, means that optimizes the performance of the name lookup and the insertion when building dimensions and editing outlines. Then next that is unique names for shared services. The integrate clients like Hyperion Smart for Office and shared members can be differentiated from their best members if you specify for them to be displayed with the qualified name. For example, the parent name, child. These are the unique names for shared services. And now the new calculation commands, that is set runtimes subvals, which declares the substitution variables that are used in calculation script. These are the features added with SBase for EPM 123 and newly added features for SBase Studio. I'm going to explain you the server properties configuration update. So here starting in release 1 to 3, the following is the studio server properties are stored in Oracle Hyperion Shared Services Registry databases, and these are the configuration updates like server.css URL, catalog.url, catalog.password, server.http port, catalog.username, catalog.database db, transport.port, server.hss.bpm application, server.datafile.dir. These are the different server properties configuration update with Azure Studio as stored in the Hyperion Shared Services Registry databases. These are the new features added with APM 11.1.2.3 version. And the last one, that is financial reporting. So now the new features added with financial reporting for EPM 123. It's now financial reporting is supporting to mobile support, means financial reporting enables the user access to view, interact with financial reports on the following mobile devices, and these devices can be used with the default web browsers. So these we can see here the mention, that is Apple iPhone and iPad and supported mobiles, that is Android phones and tablet. So thanks for participating in webinar. We will look forward to see you again in the upcoming webinars for Vedabi Global Services. And please contact us for any query related to BI APM space to email and mobile number available on the contact us site. Have a great time. Thank you.